Thank you for tuning in. This is Conversations with Tumi. I am your host, Ron Shakir, and I'm going to talk to you guys about individuality. So, um, yeah, here it goes. So, I will I describe myself as an old soul. Um, when I was a young age, I couldn't necessarily put a finger on it, but I just knew that I did not fit in. Like, I never, I was, I didn't really keep a lot of friends, and yeah, I didn't really fit in. Like, I didn't fit in with, even till this day, like, I didn't fit with the weird kids or the nerds, didn't even fit with the black kids. Um, I didn't even fit in, when going to church and stuff, I didn't fit in with the church. And, when I was involved in Christian organizations in college, I never really fit in with them. And, I did, I never, even like, me being more spiritual, I don't really fit in, the spiritual crowd either. It's just like, I'm Tehran, I'm my own person. I'm just, I'm unique. Um, yeah, like, I just beat to my own, I beat to my own drum. And, you know, um, I love old school music. My favorite movie, I didn't mention this in my in the music episode, but I love The Temptations. That's my favorite movie, miniseries, but I say it's a movie. And till this day, I'm in love with Christian Payton, the man that played Paul Williams in The Temptations. That's my boo to this day. Like, I didn't really officially say, consider a Christian. I just was so turned on by him, like especially how he, was dealing with his wife and stuff. I don't know. I was just in love with that man. But anyway, yeah, like I feel like that movie gave me the title of being an old soul. And, not only that, but like, hanging out at my grandmother's beauty salon, it was like older women, like being able to vibe with them and to vibe with people that are older than me. To this day, too, people that are older than me. My best friend is 2 years older than me as we're speaking. Hey, Britt. But yeah, I just vibe with older people, and yeah, I just do my own thing. Like, as far as like being spiritual, like I'm not really a typical spiritual girl. Like, you know, I I still had to get into yoga. Like, I guess I'm not really used to it, but I'm not. I like the music and stuff, but and to just meditate to the music, but that and then like as far as like being, I'm not a vegan. I have a normal diet, but like I believe in like consuming a lot of fruits and vegetables, but it's like I'm not a vegan. Um, and it's like you know then again I consider myself a Christian, but it's like I disagree with a lot of, modern theology, and yeah, and I'm open-minded, and I'm open to like learning about different beliefs and stuff. And then like, I like to burn sage, I like to burn incense, I like crystals, you know, every now and then, I check my horoscope. Um, I'm still trying to get into astrology. Um, I I like watching tarot card reading videos. Um, I believe in law of attraction. I believe in karma, and this may get a lot of dislikes, but I judge a person based on their character, not their church attendance or their religion. Like somebody, they can say, "Oh, I'm so and so and so," but their actions say otherwise. So therefore, I judge a person based on their character and integrity than their religion and church attendance. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, yes, go to church and go to like, a place of worship. I'm not saying don't go. I'm just saying that, don't judge, a person based on, church attendance and religion, because you can really miss out on the, a great person and so forth. And then it's like, I don't think in no way, shape, or form I'm better than anybody. It's just that I'm just in my own lane. And then it's just like, if I vibe with you, I vibe with you. And if I don't, I don't. And, I've tried alcohol before. Not a big fan. So you could just see me, with the soda in my hand. And then it's like, I'm not really into clubbing unless if my favorite artists have a concert at a club, or like if it's like, a 90s, a old school night, or like if it's like like a lounge where you know, like a lot of older people, like, you know, I'm talking about like my mom and auntie's age, or like even my grandma's age, like those type of like lounges and clubs. I like to go to those because like they're like, they're laid back, they're chill, and they're mature. And I like partying with the older crowd because like they know how to have fun, and it's not rowdy and it's not a lot of people and stuff. But other than that, I'm not really a clubbing person. And then it's like, I don't smoke at all. Um, you know, as I'm a virgin, I plan on saving myself for marriage. Um, what else? Yeah, it's a lot of things, and I, I like adventures. I like trying out different like different types of foods and so forth. And I want to kind of clarify about being spiritual. Like spiritual, is who you are. It's not necessarily like a belief and stuff. It's just like who you are on a daily basis. And then it's like you don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to do yoga. You don't have to own crystals. You don't have to burn sage. You don't have to smoke weed. You don't have to burn incense to be considered spiritual. Is really like who you are and stuff. Spirituality has nothing to do with that. So if you don't do any of those, then that's okay. You can still be spiritual and stuff. It's you and finding yourself. That's what spirituality is. But anyways, back to what I was saying, like, I'm a free spirit, and I don't I'm one of those people that can have a good time on their own. Like I can go to a concert by myself. I can go to the movies. I can go to a restaurant, and I can go to, you know, I can go to the movies. I can go to a grocery shop. I mean, grocery shopping by myself, and I can have a good time. I actually, a couple of times, I've been to an old school night at a lounge, and I've been to a older folks club by myself, and I had a good time, and I met some cool people. I didn't get their phone numbers or anything, but I met some cool people and stuff. And yeah, people might be like, "Oh, you're so brave for doing this," but I can really have a good time by myself. I'm one of those people that can do that, and I love everybody, and including the LGBT community. I have nothing against them. I love them, and also like mentioned before, I'm a music lover. Like even though R&B is my favorite genre, I like hip hop. I like gospel. I like reggae. I like dancehall. I like country music as long as it's fused with pop. Then I can tolerate country music. I like pretty much almost anything. I'm a huge music lover, and also even though I can't swim for jack, um, I love being by the river. I love just being by water. Like even just putting my feet in the pool. Like I just love being around water and stuff. Like being by the beach and stuff. It's actually it one day, God willing, I'd love to like you know live to a place that's like accessible to like like the lake or the river, like something that I can just sit and just meditate and just um just journal and just have my personal time with God and the Lord and, my angels and my ancestors, my spirit guides, and just communicating with them. Like it just being by the water is it just helps me to, build my, to grow my relationship stronger with Him and just, be at peace and calm. And also, I like to watch Investigation Discovery. Oh my goodness. Like one time I was at, my mom's house in Jamaica, and it was like, a day we were just, it was just a laid back day, and I was on Netflix and I saw the show called Deadly Women. Ever since then, I've been hooked on Investigation Discovery. Like I have the app on my phone and I check out, like it'll turn into like binge watching of different shows, and I just like that kind of stuff. I don't know why, but it just intrigues me and it fascinates me. So if y'all watch Investigation Discovery, I'm your girl. We can be friends and we can just text. But it depends on the show because, like I said, I'm still binge watching some of the shows. So depending on the show that you watch, we can just be like, "Hey, you saw this and that." Like I'm just so fascinated with that type of stuff. So if you feel like you don't fit in and stuff, you're not alone. Like I don't, to this day I feel like, I feel like I don't fit in and things like that. But as long as you, love yourself, which I am working on this a daily basis, then you're good. Like you don't, you're here to be real, not to be perfect. And, you know, you're not here to get validations from other people. Like, it's you that matters. It's you that is worthy and so forth. And it's okay to be the oddball out. And, you know, yeah, just, everything in moderation and being balanced. And yeah, just love yourself and just continue to be yourself. And, don't water yourself down for anybody. Like, it's okay to be strong minded. It's okay to cry. It's okay if you're not into sports. It's okay if you're not into fashion. Oh, speaking of fashion, I am not a fashion person. I'm still learning how to, you know, I'm still learning. Like every now and then I get, like, if it was up to me, I get something cute for a concert. But I give credit to my auntie and grandma that they buy buy most of my clothes. Like, I don't really like I'm not really into shopping and stuff. Like, I am not the girl for, like, fashion advices. So like, yeah, I'm not really into fashion and stuff. But when shopping on my own, I like to go to discount stores because I am frugal. The only thing I'm not frugal with is aromatherapy when I buy my essential oils and stuff. But yeah, I like Ross, I like Rainbow, and I like Marshalls too. Those are my go-to stores when I shop by myself. But and Forever 21 too, not, too often because like I said, I'm frugal. So yeah. But yeah, I like discounts. If you like your discounts and you like, coupons, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you. At least you're saving money and so forth. And, I can, yeah, I am, I am an introvert. I consider myself INFP as far as like Myers-Briggs, that personality test. I am INFP. And for numerology, I'm life path 2. And astrology wise, like I said, I'm still learning. I'm a Libra, but, Libra sun, Virgo moon, and Libra rising. And like, if you're interested, some of you guys might not be into labels, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you, for fun, if you like to find out like your life path and your Myers-Briggs test and like your astrology chart and stuff, I can leave some links and stuff and you can just, you know, find out. Like it's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, I believe in, God and Jesus, but at the same time, like, I also like believe that numerology, astrology, and like depending on the tarot card reading is like they're accurate too. Like I believe in them and they're in sync and like they're accurate with who we are as people. So, be open. It's not witchcraft and stuff, and knowledge is power. And yeah, try and fit into society. And, if you have gifts and stuff, I encourage you guys to use them and to use your intuition and things like that. Like, you're not crazy, you're not overthinking, but to use your intuition. And I can't leave out my culture. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm part Jamaican. My mom's side of the family is Jamaican, and my dad's side of the family is American. Like, his side came from like South Central, St. Louis, South Carolina, and like my mom's side, Jamaica, um, Canada, England, and so forth. But yeah, I'm Jamaican American. Um, yeah, I was born in West LA, but raised in San Leandro, which is in the Bay Area. But yeah, and as mentioned before, cancer survivor and things like that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope y'all can relate to some of this. Oh, and my favorite TV show is Good Times. And what else? I don't think I'm leaving out anything for now. I think I pretty much, touch bases upon my individuality. But yeah, just be yourself and, love yourself and don't look to others for validation. You know, God is going to send you the right people, the members of your soul family, and God is going to send you the right one as far as for love and things of that nature. But yeah, be yourself, love yourself. You were born to stand out. You're here to be real and not perfect. You're imperfectly perfect to me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna log out for now. If y'all need anything or need someone to talk to, so you can always email me and message me and so forth. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I hope y'all tune in next time. Blessings, love, light. Good morning, good night to wherever you guys are. Much love. Blessings. Peace.